Okay, time to boot Terraria up for the first time since July 15th of 2023. It's been over 2 years, and I barely played it when that happened. Really, it's been closer to 7 years since I've really played this. Yes. Terraria.exe, Terraria 2 Electric Boogaloo. It's called that. This game's having a problem with this monitor as well. Why? There we go. Portal sword down. That's bizarre. Okay. Oh, that was there. Okay, cool. How fast this goes over. This used to take forever. Or not forever. It used to take a while. I need to change my. Way zoomed out. Although I guess I've got a way bigger screen right now than I did when I first played Terraria way back in the day. When I first played Terraria back in the day, it was a smaller screen on a smaller laptop screen. It's like 9 inches bigger than that laptop screen was. Which is the music. Really? A slime on a balloon? Yeah, it's like, so this feels way zoomed out. Way smaller. I think that's because when I used to play this game, I played the vast majority of my tab. Why won't it? Weird. I played the vast majority of my 128.3 hours on. Played the vast majority of my 128.3 hours on 15-inch laptop screen way back in the day. And I think that just resulted in being more zoomed in. So I bet my character's not as smart. And the actual bigger than he actually was back in the day. I bet it's just he's the same size and there's way more real estate to display. And as a result, he just looks tiny. Our little guy, but train don't stop. Music is wild. I don't remember what inventory is. Here, let's escape. Yeah, well, that's one achievement I don't have yet. Whereas that Steam didn't give it to me. Actually, why is my Steam overlay not working? Hold up. Okay, I got the achievement, but why is my overlay not working? Okay, I'm gonna save and exit. Restart the game and see if that fixes the issue. It should, in theory, just. There it is. Oh. I reached that far for escape is weird. So I used to not have to reach that far. So just be closer. Plug this in my laptop. Hello, random person. Random internet man. That's a great name. Torches. Yeah. Audio's always been a fun thing to mess with. Can you hear me now? Turn the game down a bit. Turn the mic up a bit more. Not sure if that fixed it. Turn this down. Sweet. Mess with all this stuff. Yeah, my audio setup's a little jank. Trying to improve it. I'm doing alright. Had the itch to play some Terraria, but I haven't played this game in forever. So it's like, so I'm just trying it out, seeing what they added in the past 7 years. Wood platforms. Kind of fun having somebody pop by. I'm not used to having people in my chat. How's life been treating you? Yeah, those new bosses, I've seen some stuff for them. Those things are going to mess me up. No idea what they do. Fire. Oh, a slime. Lovely. balloon delivery. I think I've heard of the Old One's Army. I definitely don't have any experience with it unless it's older. Problem I've got too is that it's been so long. Oh, is it like multiple at once then? Multiple bosses? That sounds that sounds chaotic. Oops. So good at controlling this. Keep it going. Yeah, that sounds exciting. Hopefully I'll get there at some point. Definitely won't be for a hot minute. Definitely kind of in the unfortunate position of even the stuff I do remember, it's been so long that it's gonna be I'm gonna be questionable at dealing with it at best. I need to get a proper sword. I hate the short sword. Do with the axe. Come on. Base. Okay. Do you have to use an item to start it, or is it kind of like a random spawn? Oh yeah, that'll be a while before I get there. Yeah, I think looking at my account, the last achievement I got was like in 2018, but it was when you fight it was when you beat the snowman army. So you have to, I remember you have to use like a snow globe to spawn those guys in, I think during the Christmas time, if I'm not mistaken. So I've done some of those army events. They're always a good time. Definitely keep that one at the back of my head for when I get to post Skeletron. Yeah, that's like all new stuff. I'm not familiar with Tavern Keeper or Crystal Base. That'll be fun. I'll have to start trawling through the wikis again. What was that placement of a tile? Oh, this guy was going to park into the room. The room must not be big enough. that a shooting star? Nope, zombie. Ol's army is completely different from the Snowman army. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm trying to think. I've dealt with something that was sort of similar, but it's been so long that I no clue what it would have been. It also kind of makes me think of oh, what is this called? Kingdom? Yeah, it makes me think of the game Kingdom a little bit. Oh, star. Let's go. Go away, I. Oh, I have to turn it in on a potion. I can't just use it. Oh, I'm gonna die. Fun. Just too busy distracted. That's cool. Yeah, a tower little TDM thing, which sounds like a good time. Come on, respawn me. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't played Dungeon Defenders, but definitely know of it. Finally. Give me that money. We got to drop in here. Ah. Come on, respawn. What I want to do is I want to check what I can build with the stone I picked up. There it is. That's what I've been trying to build. There we go. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, that sounds like a really cool event. Definitely want to do that when opportunity arises. And just generally enjoy stuff like that, and seeing that in Terraria is pretty fun. Still don't have enough to actually do anything. Come on, drop. Don't have the full swing. Going through the house. Going through the floor. That's kind of something you're supposed to farm then. You just do it like repeatedly, and just every time you get slightly better gear and are able to do better setups and stuff. And I'm so freaking rusty. I'll have to file that away. That's kind of a sucky, though. Explosive stuff is always fun. What was I looking for? We didn't lose anything there. Really? Good frick, this AI is weird. Come on.
that there. Cool. Really. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, that sounds. When I hear explosive turret, I think of something that like launches grenades at something, or is like a rocket turret or something like that. That's kind of a bummer to hear. It's kind of like a respawning landmines. Definitely pretty lackluster. Is there like a rocket launcher turret, or is there just like crossbow turrets and stuff? That's a bummer. Sure, there's mods that probably add something like that. Although, we'll see if I ever mess around with stuff like that. There we go, got my stuff back. I'm trying to remember is because I know you have to beat Skeletron to get to hard mode. Is this a pre-hard mode accessible event? Oh, lightning sounds cool. Is that like a chain lightning turret? Right, yeah. I knew Skeletron didn't cause hard mode. I just knew it was closer to the end. What is behind this wall? Oh, that sounds cool. Although I'm kind of a sucker for anything lightning based anyways, so mushrooms, let's go. Or is that water? That might just be water actually with jellyfish. I think it's just water with jellies. Dang it. Okay. So is Golem like hard mode 2 kind of unlock then? Because Golem was definitely not a thing when I played like forever ago. Huh. Okay, that's cool. Anything here? Which I never even got. I never even got through the original like hard mode stuff. I got to hard mode and futzed around in there a fair amount, but I didn't really get much further, so. Why is there a goose in my ear? That can't be good. Geese are never good. Yeah, that makes sense. Is there, do the turrets really get much use outside of the old army event? Oh, hello there, water. Hmm. Do I want to break that this way? Okay. Ricky, I forgot you can't really like swim in this game. Well, I might just got myself killed. We'll see what happens. I need more iron real bad. This is pain. I wasn't certain if they added any more like tower defense stuff. The Houndius Shootius is an amazing name, and it sucks that it sucks. That sounds hilarious. Alright. Drop this here. Is there anything of note over here? No. Okay. Oh, bummer. Earclops, that's a new one too. Sounds like a pretty fun boss though. Or a pretty funny one at least. Or horrifying. Could be horrifying. Hey, let's go ore. Your stone, yeah. Yeah, I've heard a bit about that guy. About the moon god. Though not a huge amount. Come on. Okay. It's over. There we go. I'm trying to think. I don't remember when they added the moon god in. I know I never got to him, but he might have been in when I was playing. Like, what do you think the best boss fight is in the game? Going underwater. Okay. Then I must be thinking of something else. There might have been a mod pack that had a similar boss name in it. Or similar named boss in it. I'm trying to remember when the Calamity mod pack first came out. I might be thinking of something from that. Like way back then. Betsy the Dragon is. I'm trying to think if I know who that is. That's a funny name. I probably don't know who that is. Plantera I'm familiar with, although I've never fought him. Hey, iron ore, let's go. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to definitely try it. I'm definitely looking forward to getting to the old ones. Army, that sounds like a good time. Just all around. Oh, okay. So it's like way down the road then. Or I guess she's like way down the road. Let's get this drained. How many different? Do you know how many different like bosses and mini bosses and stuff there are in the old one's army? Because that sounds just like an absolute boss rush of like just a bunch of different stuff. Oh, that's kind of funny. I was picturing something like I was thinking the Golem would be super hard given how crazy some of those bosses can get in hard mode and stuff, but I guess it kind of makes sense given how much ridiculous gear you can get from hard mode and all that. Okay. More water. Dang it.
Interest doesn't look like it.
Oh, that's kind of funny. That sounds. It's kind of an underwhelming strategy, honestly, for like a big boy boss. Because I think that's like. I'm trying to remember. There's a couple different bosses that I feel like that's the strategy for. It's kind of funny. Oh, that's funny. So you're able to just kind of like whittle them down as long as you know the strategy. Then that's kind of funny. No, I need to put that one higher. Okay. Oh, really? That's kind of. I think that's got to be like Whiplash. Like, oh, cool! I beat the second to last boss super easy, barely an inconvenience, and then you get absolutely clapped by Moonlord. At least I'm assuming that's how it would usually go. How many bosses did they add between? Oh, weird. Final boss used to be. Huh. So is Golem the second to last boss then, or is there another one between Golem and Moonlord now? The heck is? Oh, ore. Let's go. Tungsten. Okay, yeah, I've heard. I don't know where I've heard some stuff about Empress of Light. Finally getting some more. Let's go. Climbing out of here is gonna suck. Hello there. Oh, that's fun. Theoretically being you have a death wish if you try, I'm assuming. Oh, okay. That's kind of fun. Or annoying. My experience with bullet hell bosses are either super fun or they're migraine inducing. Oh, that's fun. Kind of another one of those bosses, like as long as you know the strategy, you'll be able to make it work. I'm assuming. Well, knowing my luck, I probably will accidentally summon her then. We're in a massive panic time. Come on. There we go. Yeah, the hollow. I know that one. Huh, I'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah, I've done a little bit of messing around with the hollow. Haven't done too much. That was kind of where I ended up stopping. That's kind of where I stopped playing when I was last playing really seriously back in like high school, like 10 years ago. So, oh, that is good to know. Hollow's like a fun looking biome though. It's kind of a bummer that everything there wants to murder you. That is wood balls. I think there's a couple I'm trying to think. There's a couple bosses, if I remember correctly, that you can kind of accidentally summon. Don't remember what. I should brush up on my lore. Oh, that's good. Be pretty funny to kill a multiple of them or something on accident. Don't know if that would do anything, but it'd be comedic. Oh, I forgot they made it. You can actually aim the short sword. This thing used to only go left or right. It's not as bad as it used to be. That's funny. Do 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 do. Oops, looks like I just killed the owl's home. Oopsies. Gotta be there. It is. That's how I get it. That is a wild difference, even if her whole shtick is like daytime. Come on, Tanner the guide, do your thing. There we go. Good teamwork. That's hilarious, though. 30,000 damage. It's just, that cracks me up. That's cool. Both of those sound pretty awesome. Alright, time for some revenge. Now that I actually have a weapon. Finally. Focus on other stuff. Let's see here. Still not enough for any armor. Oh, that's cool. I don't remember if I've ever really used flight stuff in this game. I don't think I have all that much. First priority is like always trying to get, well, not first priority, one of my first priorities is always trying to get the horseshoe to, make sure I don't die of fall damage. Oh, tin. That's cool. Blowpipe. Oh, yeah. Okay, does this require? Yeah, it does require ammo. Give me the free chest. Oh, those flowers are not used to seeing flowers like that. What tree is this? Oh yeah, musket's fun. Yeah, I've got this set to corruption. Didn't want to deal with the crimson. Like hunt down where one of those is at. Yeah. Yeah, I think the issue I always had with the musket is I was just outclassed by other gear I had by the time I finally got it. So it was always like, ooh, guns, I like guns, but then it was always kind of useless for me to really use. Just keeps going. I'm trying to remember if they have any other cool guns in this game. The only one I actually really remember is the musket. I mean, I guess there's the star cannon or something, but that doesn't really count in my mind. Okay, that's good to know. Not too bad of us. Those are pretty easy spawn conditions. Okay. I could see that being useful. Oh, there's a balloon in the background. That's cool. Come on. Swing the sword. Oh, well, there's corruption. Come on. I'm glad the goose isn't hostile. Last thing I want is an angered goose charging me. Onyx Blaster, that's ringing a bell. Yeah, because hard mode's like when you is trying to think. I know you can get like the drill and stuff. I'm trying to remember, is drill hard mode or are you able to get the drill pre-hard mode? Oh. Ah. Just too busy reading chat. Lost track of my oxygen. Whoopsies. That's a mirror. Yeah, give me the rope. Yeah, that's what I remember about. That's why like I never used the star cannon. It was just like it's like, yeah, this does decent work, but uses too much stuff. That's pretty funny. Oops, nope, I need to go up and over. But yeah, I remember not really using the star cannon all that much way back because it was just like, yeah, it's okay, but stars are way too valuable to just use as ammunition most of the time. Yeah, no, seriously. Died reading chat. Be a great way to be remembered. Everyone would roll their eyes every time they look at the grave. At least I'd get a laugh. Oh no, I'm drowning again. There we go. Actually heard the audio cue this time. Yeah, I feel like diet from reading chat would be better than diet from eating a keyboard. Neither are great, but I feel like one is a little less cringy. Yeah, I bet there's somewhere I can go for. I don't know, like it's like I bet there's some stuff with like good armor and weapons and spawn stuff, and I just don't know any of them at this point. All right, I think I got all of it. I mean, sure, like what? Yeah, I mean, I'm all ears. These little eaters of souls are just very anxiously trying to get to me. All right, you little buggers, you should be able to get in now. Come on. Ah, come on. There we go. Give me a hit. Come on. Get over here. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, those guys. I think I've fought them before. Well, I think when I fought them the last time, it was like, oh, this is good armor, except I had better armor. All right. Waste a healing potion for a moment. Holy crap! That's a lot of iron. Okay. Yeah, normally I'm not a fan of short swords, but I forgot that they actually improved them at some point. That I have a little experience with the better short swords. Oh wow, that's a lot of javelins. Which one's my actual armor? Okay. Oh, wait, is that an auto opening of the doors? Oh, I don't like that. Can I shut that off? Smart doors. Disabled. That explains why I opened one earlier. I was very confused. Wait, come on, game. There we go. Everything. Okay, looks like it. Yeah, Hermes boots are great. Oh yeah, Cloud and Bottle's a double jump if I remember correctly. Forgot about that. Definitely just get back to mining. Here, do I have? Does that compare? Not much. Okay. Interesting. Right, yeah, Spectre boots. All these things you're mentioning are unlocking little like memories from deep in the back of my brain. Yeah. I don't remember how to get him to show up, but I do remember him. I have the requirements. Right. Because, yeah, he's like tied up or something underground, isn't he? That's how I do it. Oh. Yeah, I do not know those boots. Alright, down we go. Oh, that's unfortunate. I forgot about that spot. So smart. Come on. There we go. Yeah, Obsidian Shield. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh, I'm playing on the class. I think it's classic mode is what it's called. Like the default. Figured I'd mess around in that before messing around with any of the harder modes. Very much of the mind that if I was gonna that if I played anything harder than classic mode, I would do even worse than I already am. Yeah, I'll probably switch over. Well, maybe not switch over, but once I get kind of get a feel for the game again, I'll definitely try and do that. Especially since I imagine there's some expert-only achievements, and I would like to try and get all the Steam achieves. There's a worm. Okay. Makes sense to me, especially if like the game's harder. Having extra rewards is definitely checks out. Goodbye, Mr. Worm. Oh, it hasn't been that long. Oh, dang. Yeah, time's kind of just flown by. I like talking, though, so it's always like time just zips past when I'm able to conversate with someone. Didn't have the sword out. Come on. Dang it. So what happened to you around, though? Glad you stuck around. Ah, good to know. Because if I'm ever looking for an ultra challenge, I will play master mode. But that's a long ways off if I ever even get there. I don't really want to drain into that. Come on, place the lamp. Oh, that's a bummer. Most streamers just not very conversational that you're like trying to talk to. Not that I'm really a streamer, I'm just a dude who booted up a stream because I was bored. I will bear that in mind. I'm definitely not going to be legend material for a while, though. That's a drop. Let's not do that. Ah, I feel that. Especially with life now. Just everything's so busy, it's kind of hard to set up time to go hang out with people. Definitely, yeah, definitely know the lonely feeling. Or the worthy. That's funny. So I'm assuming legendary mode then is only is like kind of a predetermined spawn then that's like meant to be extra hard. Yeah, if you have to set the world seed. Ah, that's a bummer. Come on, switch over here. Give me the goldfish. What? Oh, that's a worm that just fell. But yeah, I bet as you get older, you'll meet more people, especially if you're like, because I have no idea if you're like high school, college, or anything like that, but you start kind of getting to make connections. Good way of doing it. I know my best point of connections like going to church and stuff. That's where I tend to make the most connections and friends. Ooh, wow, that sounds legendary mode sounds a bit too much for me at the moment. Rather not get one shot by a slime. Yeah, talking to yeah, I mean just talking to people is usually the best way to make connections in my experience. Also just doing stuff, especially with like other dudes. Kind of like doing sports together or doing projects together and stuff. It's always a fun way of kind of making connections. Kind of depends on the people, though. It's always kind of the rough part as well. And I don't really know what it's like for younger people these days. Like, I'm in my mid-20s, so I'm not that old, but it's like, stuff has changed a lot since I was in high school. For bouncing boulders, yeah, I don't. That just seems mean. Oh, so that's not even so middle school then. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what it's like for. I have no idea what it's like for you kids these days. I look at like social media and just shake my head at like just how crazy and overstimulating everything is. This looks kind of terrifying, if I'm to be honest. Oh yeah, happy birthday. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Yeah, I was. Oh yeah, no, I was 13. Yeah, I was 13, turning 14 when I started. I started high school. If I remember correctly. Yeah. I guess it depends on the school system. My school system, eighth grade was middle school. High school was ninth through 12th. But I know some high schools are only 10 through 12, and some might be 8th through 12th. Just depends on where you're in what country you're in, and even what state you're in. Oh dang. Yeah, I know where I was at, and I know where I'm at in the U.S. It's pretty normal for schools it's like you go first through fifth grade's grade school, seventh through eighth grade's middle school, and then ninth through 12th grade is high school. Although some places it's first through sixth is grade school, seventh through ninth is middle school, and 10th through 12th is high school in the U.S. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, USA is also just monstrously huge, so like a totally different ball game with other countries that are smaller. I mean, each state here is basically its own country. Yeah, that tracks. I mean, New York's pretty big. I mean, my state where I'm at's like freaking huge compared, but it's like I think you put two New Yorks in the state where I'm from, but Everything in the U.S. is just bigger, unless you're on the East Coast. But there's a couple of really small states. Come on, go. I mean, I just talk about everything. I'm good at just kind of, yeah. I mean, I just talk about everything. It's kind of funny. Conversations with me are all over the place. My friends are always, I mean, a lot of my friends are the same way too. My friends and I will, well, at least back in college days, now that we're all graduated and have jobs, we have to be more careful, but we sometimes talk until like 6 a.m. about everything. Just stay up all night, cover like 30 different topics in one conversation. Yeah. I mean, I've always been kind of one of the more, I'm one of those guys that's kind of shy at first, have a hard time kind of talking to people I don't really know. But once I get to know people, I'm an absolute chatterbox. Or if it's online and there's like, kind of a level of separation, I don't really get socially conscious when I'm talking to people online, which maybe I should, but oh dear, I don't like this. Hopefully there's no spiders. Okay, good. Flipping hate spiders. Yeah, I feel that. It's taken a while. It took a while for me to kind of not be super introverted. A lot of that was just like doing stuff at school, just kind of raw exposure to other people, just being willing to talk, hang out with them. Yeah, there's definitely a level of comfort when it comes to just talking online. Or sometimes it's fine. Sometimes it's kind of a problem though. I think that's kind of an issue a lot of kind of the kids these days have is it's a lot easier for all of you to talk online just because you're used to it and exposed to it. The kind of result is you all kind of have a seems like a lot of you have a hard time kind of connecting just because you guys have all or connecting in person with people just because you've always had screens there to communicate through. It's kind of one of those things that, like I've always looked at. Does Geometry Dash have? That's funny. That's a really long drop. Oh yeah, I guess there is like a common system in there, isn't there? Like I remember playing Geometry Dash like 12 years ago when it was like brand new and had like the base levels. I don't even think it had a workshop then. Or like the, or maybe not workshop, but I don't even know if you were able to really make uh like people were able to make custom levels back when I played it briefly. I was never good at it. I was terrible at that game. Come on. Fail on the parkour checks. Come on. There we go. I do not like the sound of whatever that is below me. Yeah, no, I've seen some of those new things. Like I like watching kind of videos talking about like speed running and achieve kind of like I guess it's not really speed running in Geometry Dash, but it's still like really cool to watch. Oh, that's cool. People do some crazy. Yeah, people have done some crazy stuff in Geometry Dash and in a lot of other games too. There we go. Now I can go down. There we go. Get rid of that. Yeah, I can't imagine what playing like a 3D a 3D Geometry Dash level would be like. That game was already painful enough for me as it was. It's like a little 2D game. I'll have to remember that. Come on, hit the jellyfish. There we go. Yay, glow sticks. Oh dear. Oh crap. Mistakes were made. Yeah. Was that from the... I might have made a weird sound. I have no idea. I don't know, I didn't hear any big boom. Was that on your end, or did it come through my microphone? Sometimes people drive through my parking lot and are really loud, or the parking lot of my apartment. Oh dear. That is a good question. I definitely cannot answer that for you. But homework is definitely not something to put off too late. Although that's hypocritical coming from me, because I was a massive procrastinator. Nah, I wouldn't say that. Homework is definitely something good to do. Let's go. Life crystal. Homework can definitely suck, but it's definitely worth doing. Giant Shelly. That's new. Yeah, I know. I mean, I used to make jokes about homework sucking and stuff all the time. It's kind of like only really grew to appreciate it when I was older. I actually was doing stuff I cared about. There was a lot of stuff in kind of K through 12 that just did not enjoy studying. College was a lot better. At least in terms of like feeling like most of what I was studying mattered. Oh crap. I might have just died. Really? That's... I'm assuming you're not. I mean, maybe you're Arabic, but I'm assuming you're not. That sounds... if you're not Arabic, that sounds kind of frustrating. Oh crap. Why can't I hit it? There we go. I mean, I've studied Japanese for a couple of years, so I'm familiar with like Japanese keyboards and stuff. And that's always a fun time comparing it to English keyboards. But yeah, it's like looking at those two. It's always looking at foreign keyboard compared to an English keyboard is always a fun trip. Oh, that's impressive. Yeah, that's really. I mean, that's really cool that you learned English from YouTube. Well, I guess I mean you got a lot of access to a lot of people talking. Oh, there's also a lot of idiots on YouTube to teach you terrible English. Hopefully, you didn't pick up too much of that. But I know your English is really good. I was surprised. Surprised to hear that you're Arabic. Just didn't expect that. Stupid trap almost killed me. There we go. Yeah, I heard that. Kind of depends on who I talk to. I mean, I think Japanese and Arabic both are kind of a hard thing, especially for like native English speakers to learn, just because of how different they are as a structure. Although I don't know the Arabic structure really at all. Okay, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, Japanese is hard because you have like a bunch of overlapping sounds, but you have a bajillion characters to learn. So it sounds like it's a kind of a different type of difficulty, but still a pretty extreme difficulty for Arabic as well. Break the. There we go. Jump, jump. Crawdad. Oh, that's funny. There we go. Okay. Huh, that's neat. I'll have to look into Arabic at some point. I've always kind of had, like, I've had an interest in a number of Middle Eastern languages just because they seem so different. But I haven't actually taken any time to dig into them. How many, so I guess, like, how many different types of permutations are there for, like, each letter then? Like, yeah, like, how many different versions for, like, each letter are there then? Like, I imagine that you can have so many different types of combinations based off what you're telling me. Ooh, gemstones, let's go. Oh, crap. Okay, that's cool. How many different characters are there? Or, like, base characters, I should say. Is it kind of similar to the English language, or are there, like, a bunch more? Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, 34. So that's not too many more, although doing the math in my rough math in my head, that's a lot more combinations than you can get in English. I'm sure that can get quite arduous. Okay, I didn't think so. Didn't think I was going to be able to mine that. Oh, more gemstones. Let's go. Oh my gosh, that is so many variations. Oh, that sounds kind of painful to learn. It's wild. So does that mean like for your guys, so for Arabic, is there like multiple levels then? So like kind of as you get older, they start teaching you more and more advanced Arabic? Because I mean, like in English, you sort of do that, but really it's more you learn more words as opposed to learn like different characters and spellings and stuff like that. You just like learn how to put the characters you already know together as opposed to having to learn like a bunch of new ones. Oh my gosh, goodness, that's only half of the T's? That is crazy. That's nuts, dude. That's so many more characters than you get in Japanese as well. Because in Japanese, like there's like what is it? I think there's 24 base characters. Okay, I'm not gonna give any number. There's like a set number of base characters that are similar-ish to English, and then there's like permutations of those. But even then, there's only like three permutations of each character approximately, so it's not that bad. Oh, that sounds awful. Like English, sometimes we definitely do some stuff in English where it's like where we teach them like teach kids like half wrong things or shortcuts or whatever, to make sure they can learn, and then we like correct it when they get older. But we don't do that for that much stuff. I can't imagine. Oh, I can't imagine doing that for most of the alphabet. I'm assuming each one of those like each variation of T has a different pronunciation as well that you like have to learn. Interesting in here. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I feel like every language has like their handful of like rule breaking letters or rule breaking characters. And everyone always just gets everyone like either loves them or hates them because they're weird and frustrating and different. Come on, there we go. Yeah, that sounds having to remember each variation for each part of the word sounds like English has a little bit of that, but nowhere near what you're describing. That's crazy. But I think it's funny is a lot of the stuff you're saying about your language and how like frustrating it is stuff that's kind of like similar to what I hear a lot of people say about English, where they're complaining about English being annoying and having a bunch of dumb rules and stuff. Kind of makes me feel like everyone hates their native language to a degree, which is kind of funny. Ooh, gold. Well, I imagine they would have to. I mean, you'd have to start young. Otherwise, otherwise it'd be even harder. Like you got to start when the brain is like really what's the word I'm looking for here? Not elastic, but when your neuroplasticity is super high, so you're able just to absorb like an insane amount of information. If you try to learn that when you're older, it's gonna be so much harder. I mean, yeah, that's kind of like the thing is like I think kids really they're not really supposed to understand as much as they just absorb it and just like they just like naturally get it as opposed to like really understanding it. It's kind of the weird thing where you just like absorb patterns and you learn the patterns. Doesn't really seem to make a lot of sense, but it works. Like that's the crazy thing with like really young kid brains is they just absorb so much information and just commit it to memory. It's kind of wild. I mean, from what you're describing, it sounds like there's definitely at least that much, especially with combinations and all of that. But yeah, it's like if the younger you can get a kid to start committing all that to memory, even if they don't really understand it, they'll just be able to like use it and be like, not they won't understand how they can use it, but they'll still use it. Like that'd be like the best way to go about it with that much information. Okay, why am I still in the water? That is not the this is not the place to be. Yeah, do you guys write vertically or do you write horizontally? Do you write left to right or right to left? Ooh, gold chest, let's go. Hermes boots. Let's go. That's sick. Okay. Ooh, let's go. Suspicious looking eye. I know I'm very excited to have finally gotten these boots. Now I need to remember where the frick I equipped them. I think it's right there. There we go. Still relearning that whole system. Come on, what type of statue is this? Ooh, hoplite statue. Oh yeah, I forget loot all's an option on the menu. I'm so used to playing Minecraft. And I definitely don't play Minecraft optionally either. I just like spam clicking everything. Hello, trap. Terraria used to have online servers. I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember if I remember that being a thing. I know I never did that. I always just played by myself. Rude. Oh, there's a trap there. Where's the pressure plate for it? I saw ore. Okay. There's the pressure plate. That's disappointing. Disappointing. And jump. There we go. Alright, how the heck am I gonna get out of here? It's gonna be an adventure. Ah, not quite enough. Wish this stupid worm would come up a little higher. There we go. Got rid of that guy. Better put. Son of a biscuit! I actually do like rhythm games, although it's been a recent, more of a recent thing I've started getting into. Needless to say, I'm not very good. Although a fair amount of my music training from back when I was younger has carried over. You got a favorite rhythm game? Yeah, I have heard of Friday Night Funkin'. I haven't played much of it though. I have to rephrase. Let me rephrase that. I have played none of it. I've seen a little bit of it played on YouTube, and I heard like covers of some of the music and stuff. That's cool. Son of a biscuit! Go away, you stupid trap. There we go. Yeah, I think the rhythm game I've played the most of is let's see here. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised to hear that they made a mobile port of Friday Night Funkin', given how popular it got. Yeah, I think the one that I've played the most of is oh, what's it called? I just blinked on the name. That's real late for me. Oh yeah, there we go. It's called Ragnarok. It's got like a bunch of like power metal and stuff on it. It's like a bunch of like Viking and pirate metal songs. It's really goofy and funny. Mostly play just because I really like power metal and stuff. Actually, I think they just made a mobile port of that one now that I think about it.
It's the best route. Oh dear. Is Friday Night Funkin' still getting like new songs and stuff added?
Yeah, I know that feeling. Playing rhythm games at like a super high level or a super high difficulty is very endorphin releasing, I guess is how I'd say. What I'd say. Oh, that's cool. It's such a waste of platforms, but whatever. Ooh, minor. Does each character have like a different like kind of rhythm mini game that they use? Okay. That's still cool though. Yeah, I'll have to check that game out at some point. Ooh, emeralds. Oh, with lag. So is it like always online then? Playing a rhythm game that's like always online sounds. That's a spider. That's a spider. Nope. 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 I'm out. I'm going to go enjoy this game somewhere else. Nope. 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 Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess if you're whatever you're running the game on can't handle a lot of effects, then that would definitely cause lag. I can't imagine playing a rhythm game with that though. Oh, with lag. Sounds painful. Let me put this. There we go. Oh, that's good. Yeah, having a game where like the lag makes the rhythm or like the lag affects the visuals but doesn't affect the music, so everything's desynced. That just sounds like a nightmare of a rhythm game to play. That's how I feel playing fighting games. It's like I can't tell if my controller or my fingers are going to break first. worm, really?
Freaking sword equipped. That's why I can't get rid of it. There we go.
Oh, right, sand falls. Physics, woo! Okay, sounds good.
No, I wasted my glow stick. Owie. Okay. Any reason for me to... Nah. Death wish if I do that. What did I used to have there? Oh, bombs. I need to be using those. Bead mining. Oh, I can make a grapple hook. I need to make that. I used to have something there. What did I used to have there? Stupid worm, get back here. Oh, it's torches. I'm out of torches. Okay. Going on an adventure. I invented gravity. Thanks, game. Hello, welcome back. Almost made it out of the cave. All right. Hello, hello again. Are you playing Friday Night Funkin' right now?
Tungsten helmet. But don't be too hard on your fingers. Don't want to mess them up too much. %50 pickaxe power. 40% pickaxe power. Okay. Tungsten pickaxe. Get over here. And 11 CPM is wild. That sounds so painful. I didn't get any enchantments on it, dang it. What is... Oh no, that's not a... Oh, Pinky is... This might be a death trap. Let's see what happens. Come on, Pinky, bring it on. Oh, let's go. Finally got the Steam achievement for that. Bouncy and sweet. Oh, you can eat slime. I forgot. Yeah, the funny thing with this game is they had like a bunch of Steam achievements when I played it, back in like the 2010s. And then they added a crap load of achievements at some point since then. And so, like, killing Pinky and stuff is something I did back when I first played, but there wasn't a Steam achievement for that. So now I have the Steam achievement way, way, way after I'd already technically completed it. Oh, Molotovs? Nice. That'll be fun. Like, the other funny thing is, too, is, like, I got the Steam achievement for crafting a workbench today. Even though I've crafted a bajillion workbenches. It's just they didn't have it when I played originally. Oh, let's go! Gotta love great oaks. Egglet, let's go. The free chest. What is that? What? What did I just kill? Huh. Oh, the desert. Go away, vultures. I forgot how nice the Hermes boots are. Well, we'll see if I go for all of them. I'm just trying to get the ones that I'm like, I should have this already. I already completed this 10 years ago, kind of thing. If I decide to get really into the game, then I'll try and get all the Steam achievements, but I know that's gonna be a painful process down the road. Yeah, we'll see if I actually get around to doing, like, all of them. I know some of them are just gonna be painful. Might not, to the point where I'm probably not gonna be interested in grinding it out, but we'll see.
gonna do it this way then.
Yeah. I mean, I've done some painful achievements in my time playing games. Definitely doable. Just depends on how painful they are. There's a number I gave up on because I'm like, I have more valuable things to do with my time. I don't have any glow sticks in my inventory anymore. Dang it. Yeah, what is, let's see here, what's actually the rarest achievement in this game? Completely purify all crimson, corruption, and hollow from your world. Oof, yeah, it's going to be a long one. $200 fishing quests. I imagine that just takes forever. It's funny. I mean, part of the reason I started playing this game again is because I was wanted to something I could just idly do in the background while I listen to audiobooks for a class I'm taking. So I could probably do a lot of those fishing quests while I'm while I'm listening to audiobooks. Otherwise, I'd probably go insane. Zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. What do we got? Leaf wand. Living wood wand. Ooh, recall potion. Let's go. Ugh. Collecting every armor set in the game just sounds disgusting. Oh, living loom. Right, I forgot that existed. I'm gonna actually have to start building a base out. Alright, Mr. Zombie. There we go. Yeah, I imagine, and some of those armor sets, if I remember correctly, are a pain to get. Let's see. Okay, isn't journey mode? Journey mode's like the easy mode, isn't it? What was that? Yeah, it's not. That's definitely not what I'm going for. Kind of here just for the big part of the reason I'm even playing is just because I wanted the nostalgia blast of what was this game like back in the day. Ooh, star. What? Oh, frick. Whip sword. Inventory's full, dang it. Oh, really? That'll be interesting to see. Kind of fun to see how they translate Terraria to a board game. Yeah, might meet some people between now and then that'll be interested in playing it. This what I need to make the grapple hook? I need to empty my inventory. Real bad. There's nothing wrong with collecting board games for when the opportunity arises. I know I've got a boatload of board games that collected for years now that it's don't get to play them very often, but it's always fun to have them when my friends do come over. I can convince my parents, not my parents, convince my family to play them with me. That's how I did it back in high school. Come on. Oh yeah, umbrellas let you fall slow. That's all good. I'm about to head to bed. It's real late for me. It's fun talking though. You have a good night and God bless. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Yeah. See you, man. Have a good one. That's where it's a good time to call it. Oh.
And end stream.